Hey everyone, I'm officially on summer break, and instead of working summer school, I decided to just full-time resell for the 2 months I have off. So I of course started my break by going up to visit my parents in Los Angeles, and I made a trip to the BINS over there as well. I got stuff to list on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Curtsy, as well as some stuff to flip at Buffalo Exchange. So over at the LA BINS, it's $2.49 a pound, which does sound rather high, but once you break it down to an average cost of goods, it's pretty comparable to what I pay here in San Diego, where it's just $2 a piece. So yeah, let's just get started with the haul. The first thing I got, you might have seen on my Instagram, it's this unicorn squishmallow. It's super cute, super soft, in great condition, so I got this for myself. And then I also got like a little giraffe squishmallow, as well as some really cute toddler clothes to give to a friend, but I already gave those to him, but I did get those things as well. The BINS is a great place to get kids and toddler clothes, so yes. But next I got this Free People little blouse. It's a size extra large, and it's just this eyelet crop top, perfect for the summer. The Free People stuff I've sold that's in a size XL does tend to not only get more attention, but it tends to like sell for a little bit higher than the smaller sizes. So I'm guessing I'll probably list it maybe at like 32 and expect it to sell in like the high 20s. I tend to list a lot of stuff, at least on Poshmark, at 32, because then once I send an offer of 10% off and discounted shipping, I end up earning $20. So that tends to be like a pretty common price for me on Poshmark. And then eBay, I'll list it a little bit lower. But yeah, anyway, next, this is a Zara Man shirt, and it's a linen like palm leaf print button front shirt. Not expecting a ton for this, maybe just, you know, in the high teens for it. Zara's just fast fashion, but you know, linen for summer tends to do pretty well. And next, this is a piece I got to take to Buffalo Exchange. It's a men's shirt, there's no brand, and the size just says EG, which I'm pretty sure is just extra large, like, you know, in Spanish. It's this, it's kind of like a guayabera shirt with this detailing in the front, but it does have like, it is like lined on the back, so it's not like see-through. I know some shirts like this are like semi-sheer, but this one is not. And I was just at Buffalo Exchange and I was looking through all their racks and stuff, and sometimes like I feel like their men's racks are pretty sparse, but they did seem to be pretty good on like men's tops. I did notice that they had like a pretty small men's short rack, so I would venture to say they're probably being a little bit more picky, or at least not as like lenient with the men's tops. But styles like this are pretty in right now, so I'm hoping they'll accept it. I'll do another video once I gather everything to take to Buffalo Exchange, and you'll see exactly what I'm taking, what they accepted, what they rejected, and I'll probably also include like how much I ended up getting for each item, as well as how much I got as a whole. But yeah, next, this is another thing I got to take to them. It's just this Taylor Bird shirt. Not familiar with it, but I just got it because it felt like it was like new without tags. It's in great condition. It's just like a pink gingham print short sleeve button front shirt. Everything's already been washed, so yeah. Next, this item, I think I'm gonna originally take it to Buffalo Exchange, but this isn't a style that I see them buying. But I was looking at comps on Poshmark and they were like really low. On both Poshmark and eBay I looked, and it's a Target collab with 3.1 Phillip Lim. It's a men's long sleeve shirt, so again, long sleeve. Not the best season for it, and it's also a size small, so if Buffalo Exchange doesn't buy it from me, I'll just list it myself. It is new with tags, so probably will get more for it that it's new with tags than pre-owned. But yeah, this next thing I got for myself, and it's a very fun item. It's actually, I think it's like new without tags because it does have this sticker on it, but it's a onesie. It's a dog little fuzzy onesie, and I got it because I work in first grade, and not only do we have like school-wide pajama days, but they can also earn stuffy comfy day. So I got this to wear. I normally just wear like, you know, sweats and a t-shirt, but this is a super cute onesie I can wear, and it's really fuzzy, so I'll enjoy wearing it as well. But yeah, super excited about that find. And then next, this is just a kid's little champion t-shirt. It is new with tags, and I do have a stash of like new with tags kid stuff that I've been like all plan on taking to Once Upon a Child once I have like a bigger stash of things. So this will just go in my stash of stuff. Definitely paid less than $1 for it since it's super lightweight and small. Next, this is a men's like knit polo button front shirt, and this style I know is super trendy right now with men's shirts. I saw like not a lot, but the shirts like this at Buffalo Exchange, so they did have them priced higher than just regular polo shirts or regular button front shirts. This one is from Express, and I'm gonna list it myself because like I said, I know it's a pretty trendy style right now. Just these like knit kind of tops. I think, you know, it's just Express, you know, just a mall brand. So the retail wasn't very high, so I'm probably just expecting, maybe I'll list it in like the 20s, and depending on how much attention it's getting, maybe sell it for, you know, in the 20s or in the high teens. We'll see how it goes. But next, this is a tankini top from, it's Lane Bryant's like intimate line Cacique, and it's like actual bra sizing. It's a 44 triple D, and it's just, I don't have the bottoms, but it's just a blank tankini top, so someone could pair it with any bottoms they want. So, you know, I think just like around $18 for that piece. And then this is a kid's Janie and Jack little like corduroy dress. I actually got it because I have a Janie and Jack dress listed that hasn't sold yet, and it's in the same size, and it's been listed for a while. So I don't like have enough stuff at the moment to take it to make a trip to Once Upon a Child. So I just thought maybe I'd lot this dress with the other dress I have listed, and then it'll, you know, sell. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But next, this is a new with tags dress from Cider, which is just comparable to like Shein, but I feel like it's a little bit more desirable than Shein. It's like this crushed velvet midi dress with this lace straps and lace detailing. It has a cutout back, and it's a midi length. So again, it's just like basically comparable to Shein. The retail's not very high, so probably just expecting in like the low teens, maybe like $12 to $15 for that. But you know, it's hard for me to leave new with tags at the bins. Next, this is not a brand I'm familiar with. It's Paparazzi, which is, it's just like, I don't know if you can see it, it's just engraved on this metal bar, but it's this linen blend like open front cardigan with this embroidery. It's in really excellent condition, and I looked it up, and it looks like it's just like a boutique brand, but it is a little bit more of an expensive boutique brand. Some people had this listed like rather high, I think like in the high 40s. It's just a linen blend, it's not 100% linen. I'll probably list mine in like the low 30s, and you know, maybe sell in like the $20 range. But that's an exciting piece. Again, linen in the summer tends to do pretty well. This is another new with tags piece I just couldn't pass up. The brand is just Be Darlin'. I think, you know, nothing special, but it's this like, it has sheer sleeve floral mini dress. I'll just take it to my consignment store. This isn't a brand that, or a style that I think Buffalo Exchange would buy. So yeah, it's just a juniors brand, it looks like, because it's a size 7-8. So I do have a consignment store, but and like near me that I like to take stuff to, but I always take stuff to Buffalo Exchange first because my consignment store like doesn't get as much good stuff. So it's good for me like when I'm selling to them, because they tend to buy like all the stuff that I bring, but they only do store credit, and I just don't really like shopping there as much as Buffalo Exchange, because I like, you know, can never find too much stuff that I want to like sell myself. Like I tend to like obviously buy stuff to sell, but I also tend to buy stuff for myself over there, because it's just, they don't tend to have like a lot of good stuff, and the good stuff they do have, they price it like super high. So yeah, but anyway, this is another thing I got to take to Buffalo Exchange. I got it based on style. I saw a lot of like Y2K stuff at Buffalo Exchange when I went, so I know like they're kind of mostly looking for like summer short sleeve stuff, but I think this is a style that they'll still pick up. It still like gets cold here in San Diego at night, so people are definitely still wearing long sleeves over here. So yeah, anyway, this is definitely like the most expensive piece I found at the BINS. I'm thinking it's gonna be my highest price sale of this haul as well, but we'll see, because I'm not familiar with the brand. It's Vicks, and the retail is $468. It's this strapless maxi dress with like this color block design. I originally threw it in my cart, obviously, because it's new with tags, but it was really well made. Like it has the boning in it and everything. And then I looked closer at the tag and saw the high retail price, and of course that made me decide to sell it myself instead of taking it to Buffalo Exchange or something. The comps were like pretty mixed on this brand as a whole, but when I looked up this particular dress, there is one sold comp that it is pre-owned, and it sold for $180 pre-owned. So if I could get anywhere near that, that would be amazing. This is a size 2. We are in the race season for it, so I'm hoping that means it'll sell within, you know, the summer months, but only time will tell. So I'll probably post on Instagram once it sells, so you could stay tuned over there if you want to see how fast and for how much it sells for. Next, this is just a torrid blouse, size 3X. It's just a pretty basic button front long sleeve top. Since, you know, it is pretty basic, probably just around $15 for that. And then this is a new to me brand. They're these sweatpants, and I saw them and they seemed like something, like it was giving like Shein, kind of like random print, you know, but then they like the tag seemed nicer, and they did seem like a decent quality sweatpant. So I threw them in my cart and I looked it up. This is the brand, you know, man and woman in French, and they have like this graphic to them. On the graphic it says since 2013, so a rather newer brand. And when I looked it up, these retail for like $150-ish. Comps, there weren't a ton of comps because I'm assuming it's not that big of a brand, but on their website they have a lot of pictures of like athletes wearing their stuff, and so there were some comps that were pretty good. So I haven't decided yet how much I'll list these at, but could potentially be something worth your time. If you see it, maybe pick it up. I don't know, look up that particular item. But yes, moving on. These are some jeans from Urban Outfitters, and they're the kick flare high-rise cropped. I also picked them up because I wanted to try them on and see if I wanted to keep them, but I didn't like the length. They're like a cropped flare length, which I didn't really like, but they are a flare, which is super popular. So I'm thinking maybe in like the low 20s for those. And then this is a Free People Movement top. It's in great condition. There's just on the logo, some of it has kind of come off, if you can tell, but it's this like semi-sheer long sleeve top you can like throw over a sports bra or something. It's really breathable and lightweight. Haven't looked up this particular item, but just guessing maybe like it'll sell for somewhere in like the $20 range. And then this is an INC top, which is just like department store brand. It is a size 2X, which is why I grabbed it. And it has like this floral embroidery and these like sheer mesh sleeves. So I thought it was like a little bit of, you know, a more substantial piece, size 2X. So I decided to pick it up, give it a try, probably just sell for like $15. And then this is a top I got to take to Buffalo Exchange. It's from the brand Denim and Flower, which is just sold at like TJ Maxx and stuff. But I got it based on the print. I think they are being a little bit more picky with like just the regular button front shirts. So like if this was a plain solid color, I wouldn't have gotten it unless maybe it was new with tags, but because of this print, it's kind of giving retro vibes. I think they'll accept that. And then I got 2 t-shirts to take to them as well, because they're always buying like graphic tees. They were in the same bin. This is a Kors t-shirt. And then another one, and they have like a chalkboard that says like the in-demand stuff they're buying, and one of the things was like Western stuff. And this is another Kors shirt, but it says Kors Rodeo on it. So I think they'll be into this t-shirt. And then I never go to like the bins like when they first come out. I always go to like just bins that aren't crowded. I don't like being surrounded by people. So like there wasn't a lot of people around me, and some guy just tossed these back right in front of me. They're these Carhartt pants. I think he tossed them back because they're not like a super special pair of Carhartt pants or anything. They're not vintage. They're just some pretty basic. They're the loose original fit pant, but they are size 46 by 32. So I think potentially a more desirable size. So, I definitely think I can make a profit on these. So I was gladly happy to throw them in my cart. Probably just maybe in like the $20 range for those. And then this is a slip dress from Free People. It's their Intimately line. And it's like this cowl neck slip dress with like ruching on the sides. So it's actually advertised as like a convertible dress. Like you could wear it like with the ruching done up and it'd be like a mini length. Or if you just untie it and like kind of loosen the ruching, it's a midi length. So that's pretty cool. It's really lightweight, good for summer. So I'm thinking maybe in like the low 30s or 20s for that. And then this I originally threw in my cart because I thought it was like a kid's skirt because it looks like small, but then I saw it was a size small. So it's a juniors brand, junior sizing and juniors brand. It's just from Kohl's. It's the So line. But this is like a Y2K style skirt. So I'm gonna take this to Buffalo Exchange and I think they'll definitely accept that. I was like thinking that like when I saw the skirt, I was like, oh, if it was in like adult sizing, I think Buffalo Exchange would really like it. And it's junior sizing and it's kind of just like more like an extra small, not a small. So yeah, new with tag. Hopefully that'll do well for them. And then this was an exciting piece. It's from the brand Rourke, which is definitely a men's brand to be on the lookout for. This is a button front shirt and I love the print. It's dragon fruit and durian. And this just reminds me of like when I was in Thailand. I love these fruits. It's super nice. And it's just a button front shirt. So I'm probably just expecting in the $30 range for it. But I've previously sold a Rourke jacket for over $100. I think like it was like $125 or something. And then I've sold a pair of like shorts. I think maybe they were board shorts, or I don't think they were regular athletic shorts. I think they were board shorts. And those, I think they sold in like the $30 range, but they sold really fast. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this shirt does. There is some fading. Like I wouldn't say it looks like it's in like new condition, but still definitely in like good pre-owned condition. And then these are some Nike shorts. They're a XX. There's some sweat shorts. I just thought they were a nice style. The graphics in good condition, no cracking or anything. So I think, maybe in like high teens, low 20s for those. I'll have to look up comps. I haven't sold Nike in a while, if I'm being honest, so don't really know what the going rate is. Next, this is like, it's like a high-low kind of skirt, like midi or maxi length with a drawstring waist, it is this brand. I've heard people just say XCVI. I don't know if it's XCVI or if it's like Roman numeral 91, but yeah, this brand skirt. I think I haven't sold this brand in a while, not quite sure on comps, but you know, maybe in like the $20 range. And let's see, this is another new with tags thing, super lightweight. They're just Forever 21 little sunflower shorts. I might take them to Buffalo Exchange, or I might just take them straight to the consignment store. To be determined. I'll probably just like throw them in the Buffalo Exchange bag. These are some We the Free People. Oh, they're not shorts. It's actually a skirt. It's like a little denim mini skirt. So yeah, Free People does super well for me on Curtsy. It gets a lot of attention. So I'm expecting, I don't know, maybe in like the $20 range for that skirt, but my Free People stuff tends to sell on Curtsy most of the time. These are some Urban Outfitters BDG jeans, and they're called the cowboy jean. And I did look these up because they have some patchwork on them, but they also have some like embroidery on it. And the embroidery doesn't, I don't know, it's like, I thought it looks like something someone could have just done themselves. So I did look them up to see if like they were like this or if someone did this to them. But they are indeed supposed to be like this. So yeah, they're the cowboy jean. It's like a straight leg jean. So yeah, I think maybe in the $20 range for those. It was looking like the cowboy jean was doing pretty well, like better than just like the straight leg style on Poshmark. So maybe a little bit more for those than I would normally expect from BDG jeans. But yeah, moving on. This is a new with tag dress from Fashion Nova. And it's like this one shoulder style with this ring, and this kind of thing just like goes over your shoulder. It's just a mini dress, you know, probably just in the teens for this. But Fashion Nova, I always say it, sells really fast for me, like the more substantial pieces. So I love picking it up at the bins. These are some shorts I got to take to Buffalo Exchange. I was hoping to find some more maybe, because like I said, the last time I went, I just went like last week, and their men's shorts section seemed to be pretty small, even though like it is definitely summer over here. So these are just, they have no brand in them, and at the bottom it just says Worldwide Surfrider. Thought they were a fun print, and they're like that, they're not a super short length, but they are like that shorter length that is more popular right now rather than like the knee length board shorts. So yeah. And then these are some Maeve by Anthropologie pants. They're called the Colette, and they're like a cropped wide leg black pant. So I'll have to look into these, but they are a size 30 petite, and they're already like cropped. So I don't know how the petite will affect them, but probably in like maybe like the high 20s for those. And then this is a little slip dress with some lace. Let me see, there's no brand, it just says size small on the tag. And I liked the colorway of this, and when I was at Buffalo Exchange, they had a lot of these dresses there. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, it might be a bad thing because none of those dresses are selling, so it's not, they're not gonna be taking this style anymore because they have too many. Or it can mean like they're doing really well, so they keep buying all of these little slip dresses. But I didn't really mind taking a risk because it's super lightweight, you know, probably just weighs like 3 ounces or something. And then I also got this hat to take to Buffalo Exchange, just this little, you know, baseball hat. And then this piece, I liked it for myself, but I tried it on and I don't really like the fit. So there are a few flaws, but I think it'll still sell for something. It's this Adidas hoodie, and I liked like this detailing on the sleeves, but there is, where is it? There's like a mark. It is washed and it didn't come out, and I don't feel like stain treating it. There's a mark here on the sleeve, and it's also missing the drawstring, but you know, I'd be happy with just selling it for like 12 bucks or something. It is heavier, so like shipping will be more expensive, so also taking that into consideration. But yeah, and then the last piece I have here is this Torrid hooded cardigan. It's a size 3X, and it's this really fun star print on this really nice fuzzy fabric. So I think, you know, it is an open front cardigan, so someone can definitely like throw it on when it gets colder at night, or you know, maybe it won't sell until the fall time. But yeah, oops, actually I missed something. This is a little t-shirt, new with tags. It's just from Aeropostale, but I picked it up because it also was kind of giving Y2K vibes, new with tags. So I'll see if Buffalo Exchange wants it. If they don't want it, my consignment store loves new with tags items, so they'll definitely buy it. But yeah, that was everything. That was my haul. Hopefully you enjoyed, and you can expect to see more BINS hauls coming soon now that I am on summer break and in full-time reseller mode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.